Hello and welcome to the Communist Croc YouTube channel. Today we are answering a question that philosophers have tried to solve for many billions of years. And this question is, what happens when you lose all your teethies? Let's find out. So just imagine this is you going about your daily routine, and you look on the floor and there's a Kit Kat, and you're like, a Kit Kat. It wouldn't hurt to eat it. So you eat the Kit Kat, but it turns out it was not a Kit Kat. It was an orangutan finger. And you're like, bloomin' heck. And then a geography teacher says, three-toed sloths. And then he says, what would happen if you were to eat an orangutan finger? What is the meaning of this? And you say, you lose all your teethies. And then it starts to happen. So this is day one after losing all your teethies. You're fine. Yeah, you're just like, you're just fine. You're a little bit grossed out because you've eaten some teethies. So some days go by. As the days go by, you start to lose some weight. You get shorter for some reason, because that's what happens when you lose your teethies. And you're like, bloomin' heck, I'm feeling a bit hungry. And then because you have no teethies, like you can't eat anything. And then the stress also causes you for your weight to diminish even more, until after a few weeks you're just a stick man. Look at you. You've lost all your teethies, your stomach has turned to nothing, and you're just stick. So you're like, blimmin' heck, I've lost all my teethies. And then you get shorter, you get a little bit more compact, but there's nothing you can do. Teethies gone, you can't eat anything. But then the government offers you some food. Oh yeah, and also because you can't exercise because you have no power. This is what you would look like if you were to exercise, but you can't exercise. So anyway, and then the government gives you some food subsidiaries, saying, hey, here's some soup, eat the soup. So you start to eat the soup, you get a little bit better, not much, you don't look like this abomination here, but then you get addicted to the soup, but because you have any teethies, it's the only thing you can eat, so you keep on eating it, and you're like, bloomin' heck, I can't get enough of this soup. And this is what happens. You eat some soup, and then you're like, oh, the only thing I eat is soup. And then because your stomach doesn't take much to digest soup, so your stomach becomes shorter, so your torso becomes shorter, so you start to look like this. And everyone knows, if you eat enough soup, you become a giant. So you look like that, and then that happens because your heart does not need to use as much energy, and then that happens. So and then you get really buff because the soup gives you power to do loads of exercise, and then you run out of soup, so you become a stick man again for a while, but then you get your soup back, and then you're like, oh, I'm buff again, and then you've had a little too much soup, and you're like, bloomin' heck, I'm a bit full, and then your hips go, and then this happens. So yeah, that is what happens if you lose all your teethies. So it is generally, oh yeah, and then that happens because without your teethies, you just, things happen. Okay, so that is a lesson to all of us, I think. Just try not to lose your teethies, because bad things will happen if you do that. So I hope this video has been informative and has showed you the dangers of losing your teethies. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.